How's it going? What's up, friends? First off, welcome to week 11 of the Taidong Tupperware Tournament. Second off, excuse me for a little sick, but don't you guys fret. Not sick of winning. Still going to be doing that. Remember, I'm 9-1. That's 9 wins, 1 loss, no ties. I'm not Chach like Drew, Bod, Big Gerbs, Taidong. Anyways, this is week 11, and we had a fairly interesting week this week. As Madison reminds me, it's one of the first times that the league made sense. Of course, I won, but the top half of the league beat the bottom half of the league, which a little bit interesting because this league has just made no sense. Prime example is, I know I'm fantastic, but how the hell are you letting me and Doa run this league? Doa is a novice. He is terrible. He's an M3, but he drafted 4 quarterbacks last year, and I really don't know how he's doing it. Then again, he did put up 153 points this week, absolutely crushing the pitiful Drew Jones, who started out 3-1, 3-0. Excuse me. But actually, he started out 4-0, but the stat correction put him into that tie region. Going on with this week, the way I beat Pete with Aaron Rodgers and my newly acquired Jordy Nelson, that was a bit bizarre, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. And Jeremy Macklin, not doing shit, but going around the league, Brock lost to Gerbs, the two seemingly ghost players in this league. Don't really seem to do much. And Gerbs didn't start a tight end nor a kicker, so that's even more embarrassing for you, Brock. Not as though you watch these. I don't know if you guys get internet in Ohio, but God forbid. The Shell Shockers beat Ginger, and it's no surprise. Ginger's goddamn awful, which is it's pretty funny because he can't even have a trade veto to say, "Oh, that's why my team sucks." No, you're bad. Drafted a bad team. You didn't draft Aaron Rodgers, which is your big mistake there. Will gets off to another win. I think that's his 3rd in a row, maybe even his 4th. He's really starting to hit stride and looking good with Des Bryant going off for 27. Fahad started out good. He's hitting a bit of a rough patch, but it's quality manager. He should bounce back. Masson beat up on Zuby, which no surprise. Zuby's pretty fucking bad. And going into next week, I played Doa, which, as you guys noticed, I'm 9-1. I think he's 8-2. This game means nothing but for pride, which I intend to win. Shell Shockers take on the Calvinists. That's a really big game. Winner of that game, I believe, clinches playoffs. Brock versus Ginger, that game is completely irrelevant. I would care about it, but it will make no difference on this league. Will plays Scott Zuby, and Will, you should win. Let's be frank. Scott has a terrible squad and trying to make trades, but he has nobody to really trade with. So let's see what he can pull out of his hat this week. Masson plays Drew Jones, who really needs a win. I think Masson has this one. He should at least. PD plays Fahad Yusuf, and PD really needs this win as well. I've said that about a lot, but it's really come down the wire with 3 weeks left. Everybody's racing for that playoff spot, except for me and Doa, who are just chilling. A few other things that happened throughout the week. Masson traded for Drew Brees and Chris Ivory, giving away DeAndre Hopkins and Justin Forsett, the Baltimore running back. I think Masson got the better end of this deal. Usually, the team who gets the best player ends up with a better deal. Moving on through another trade, Drew Jones throwing away yet another top 5 running back after actually drafting very well. He just threw it all away. Gave me Arian Foster. He gave Pete, DeMarco Murray, and T.Y. Hilton, who has been pretty unbelievable after I traded him away. But he does receive Julio Jones and Mike Evans, who have some big upside, and Le'Veon Bell has been a stud all year. So it'll be interesting how that'll turn out. Also, the reason I beat Pete, Jordy Nelson, I got him with Doug Baldwin for Bolden, Gore, and Jones. I very much like that for it. Won me a game. Also, Ginger and Zuby making big moves. Justin Hunter for Anthony Dixon. I remember hearing Hunter's name once, but I don't even know why these two guys are trading with each other. Your season's over. Just pack up the bags, go home. Guys, just go back to the drawing board, think about what you've done, and come back strong next year because this year's over for you. Both sitting at 3-7, like 6 games back for Ginge. That's embarrassing, especially to me. Yeah, playoffs creeping up. But besides that, make sure you check out Pete's little gift-riddled game of the week thing that he's got going. It's very funny. Besides that, you got Massing has a new article about some playoff stuff, and I will see you guys in week 12, I suppose, where you will probably still be sucking my dick. Because, to be honest, there's really no stopping me. My front 5 are fantastic, and it's all pretty much bow down to Piers here, and you guys can just give me the trophy now, Pete. I mean, coming up for the concert, you can just bring it along with you, maybe. That'd be fine. All right. Well, goodbye.